Imagine your car nearly totaled just because a $2 water bottle spilled in your back seat. We talked to a car owner who was afraid he'd have to cover the $12,000 repair bill on an SUV that was just a few years old. Sleek and quick.
It's instant torque. Instant torque. It surprises a lot of people how fast it goes.
Michael McCormick loved almost everything about his 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5 until traffic suddenly slowed on the I-4 outside near Orlando and he had to hit the brakes. He says a 20-ounce water bottle in his back seat flew forward and spilled.
I felt it hit the driver's seat, probably dropped down at that point, and I felt on my ankles a little bit of the water.
Within minutes, he said warning lights on his display started flashing, and by the time he got home, the turn signals didn't work, and the car wouldn't shut off. His local Hyundai dealership determined someone sitting in the seat with wet clothes or a water spill was likely to blame for frying wiring harnesses, and said sand on the floorboards could have also played a role. The floor and the driver's seat wiring harnesses have to be replaced. The total cost? $11,882 and change.
I was shocked. I was like, what am I? That's a huge amount of money and not covered. I'm like, that's not right because I didn't do anything wrong.
Hyundai wouldn't cover it under warranty, claiming it was caused by outside influence, not a defect. He then filed an insurance claim, which State Farm denied, determining it was due to corrosion building over time, not sudden accidental damage.
And one of the hardest things is that cars are so complicated now. Fixing them as a result is so much more expensive.
Consumer advisor Clark Howard said cars these days are basically computers on wheels and much more complicated to work on than cars from 15 to 20 years ago. Other consumers have noted problems with costly wiring under the seats of the Ioniq 5, with forum posts discussing similar repairs and not covered by warranty.
And if other people are having the same problem with the wiring systems in an Ioniq 5, then you want to follow the same paths they are to try to get the issue resolved with Hyundai. I'm totally unconvinced that a bottle of water should have caused this kind of damage.
Michael believes it's a design flaw, that parts so critical to the operation of his SUV would be so vulnerable under the seats.
Kids are always spilling things in the back seat, or people are, there's a zillion cup holders everywhere, things spill.
After weeks of battling back and forth, he got a welcome surprise. A letter from State Farm letting him know it did an additional review of the wiring harness and wrote, quote, "We have adjusted our position and will cover the loss." Michael said he sent messages to the State Farm CEO and the board of directors before it was covered. The wiring harnesses, they're on back order, so he doesn't know when it will get repaired, but he will now have some rental car coverage in the meantime.